Okay, so I know this is not an original game. I know it's a ripoff of everything, but so what? I like it. Okay, I like it for what it is. Yeah, this is Derrick Yasha, and today I'm going to review Cameo. Alright. Now, the game is about mainly, this chick, but I forgot her name. I think it is Cameo. I don't know. Could somebody please tell me what it is down there in the comments? Well, anyways, of course, that, her sister rebels against, the fairy, um, elf clan. And, of course, she teams up with, the King Goblin. What does that remind me of? That reminds me of Marchants, or Mar. Okay. Mainly, this game sort of rips off Ben 10, of course, where you turn into 10 creatures. And even it says it right there. You can turn into 10 different creatures. I don't know why they call them warriors. They're not really warriors. They're more like animal creatures if you really think about it. But yeah, sort of, that's it for the story. Let's get into the gameplay. Don't rely on the interface top buttons on the top of the controller. Rely on the triggers because that's going to be mainly your attack button and your jump button and all of that. You know, I guess you could say for Cameo, her her gameplay is, of course, you could basically hover and jump, or just like hover and jump, and then you get like sort of like if you press both triggers together, you get like a kick attack or something. Okay, for Chinchilla, you get different attacks. For Jabber, you get different attacks. For Fire Dragon, you get different attacks. For Rubble, you get different attacks, and for many of the other creatures, you get different attacks. But yeah, pretty much at the start of the game, you get your powers taken away from you, so you gotta get them one by one. All right. So, mainly, you gotta do side quests and all of that. So yeah, for gameplay, it gets 5 out of 5. The graphics. The graphics were good at the time. Mainly this was on the 360's launch. And for 360's launch, you had Perfect Darks, some other game, and some other game, and many more other games. I think King Kong being one of them. And of course, that, Cameo couldn't compete with, Perfect Dark Zero. Perfect Dark Zero is a way better game, believe me. But still, it's up there with Perfect Dark for some odd reason. Of course, that it's by Rare, one of the companies that went downhill, after this game. But yeah, pretty much, let's see, what else was there? The music. Okay. The music is so-so, it's okay, mainly I had myself, if I would hear the same music in the game over and over again, I would press Xbox Guide and go to my music selects. And of course I would put some Jay-Z over it, or some rap music over it, or, any kind of music over, you know, the in-game music, you know? But yeah, pretty much for music, it's so-so, it's okay. The music is maybe like a 3 out of 5 or something. Let's see, what else was there? Um, Overall, the game, like, maybe the locations, like mountains or castles, or, escape lands, or, something like that. Pretty good, for, different locations, and they're very beautiful too. They're very beautiful. Like mainly, you would just get like different locations, but for the locations, I guess it gets 5 out of 5. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the review, and let me talk about something else. Okay, for Rare. See, after Rare made this game, of course, they made Banjo Nuts and Bolts. That game was a fucking piece of shit. And from there on, they just went downhill after, of course, just making this game, Kameo. So forth and so on. It's just like, okay, really? Why did such a good company go downhill? I can name many games that they fucking made, okay? They made Killer Instinct, Donkey Kong Country, you know, um, Banjo and Kazooie, this game, that game, Conker's Bad Fur Day, you know. But it's just weird though, for real, for Rare to go downhill. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna end it off right here. Okay, all right, peace.